Hello everybody, I am Nurhayati from Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. In this time, I would like to explain my study. Designing material learning for 4th grade elementary school using augmented reality, a preliminary study. Background of the study, technology can't be spared from student life. Online learning creates new habits for students, namely the excessive use of gadgets. Even for elementary school age children, it is not appropriate to have their own device, and they still have to be under strict parents' guidance. Science teacher books and student books are not enough as the only source of learning for students. Teacher must be able to utilize technology to support learning activities. Teacher are expected to be able to create technology-based teaching material and adapt them to the needs of students in class. The material in the IPIS student book is not in accordance with the current contextual life of students. The teacher must introduce the science concept correctly so that there are no conceptual errors that result in the future learning outcomes and understanding of the materials. Students need science teaching materials that present a real and interactive picture so as to facilitate mastery of science concepts. According to Piaget, children in elementary school who are between the ages of 7 and 11 are still in the concert thinking state and unable to reason abstractly. The ability of augmented reality to present an interactive, real-world representation of the information provided in teaching materials. Purpose. The purpose of this study is to create instructional resources based on augmented reality and evaluate their viability and efficiency. This type of research is called development research. Development model used is ADDAA: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. The research subjects were 30 grade 4 students at SD Negeri 1 Grendeng as the experimental class and 34 grade 4 students at SD Negeri 1 Sumampir as the control class. Data obtained by test and non-test. The test was carried out with a two-group post-test only design. Non-tests were carried out through interview, material expert validation, questionnaires, media expert validation, teacher response, and student response. Result and discussion. Teacher need analysis. Most of the teachers state that textbooks were less effective. Student need analysis. Almost 100% of students ask for gadgets when they get home. Students are more agile of surfing various applications than their parents. In addition, 50% of students have their own gadget. Student book on page 11 of the plan capture the sort of life on Earth. It is stated that plants carry out photosynthesis with the help of sunlight, whereas plants can photosynthesis using blue light from lamps. The researcher determines the learning experience that students need to have while using teaching materials in order to master the science concept according to their needs. Researcher arrange learning material according to the learning object in predetermined capture. A researcher sort any material that requires a real picture in order to strengthen the conceptual understanding of the IPIS material. Researcher provide two-dimension and three-dimension image and video that are relevant to the material in teaching materials. Researcher provide a 16 marker image or markers that are used to access augmented reality images without a marker, the image can be accessed. Based on the result of the validation table carried out by material experts, it is very valid and feasible to use. This shows that the material in teaching material is in accordance with learning objective, depth of coverage, consistency, clarity of material, use of language, exercise, and questions. The result of the validation carried out by media expert and practitioner obtained a very valid category, so that the media attached to augmented reality-based teaching material is feasible to be used to strengthen elementary school students' concept understanding. Based on the questionnaire distributed, 30 students gave a positive response to the teaching material they used. The Kolmogorov-Smirnov test results state that HO was accepted, meaning that sample data was normally distributed. The result of the homogeneity of the experimental class and the control class state that HO was accepted, meaning that there was no difference in the mean variety between the experimental class and the control class. Based on the result of the independent sample test output, it is known that the same value total indicates that there is a significant difference between the average understanding of the IPIS concept in the experimental class and the control class. It can be concluded that teaching material based on augmented reality on plants, the sort of life on Earth, are effective for strengthening students' understanding of the science concept. Conclusion: the IDDIA method can be used as a guide in developing teaching materials based on augmented reality. Based on the assessment of material expert, media, and practitioner, teaching material based on augmented reality are very suitable for use in learning activities. Teaching material based on augmented reality have proven to be effective for strengthening elementary school students' understanding of the science concept of plants, the sort of life on Earth. Thanks for your attention. Have a nice day.